Hi, Leos. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a April, May, June psychic prediction for my singles. I will be using some charms and some initials and asking our spirit guides what's next in love, what's coming towards you. Please use this reading to help you to manifest a love that you are worthy of or to confirm a love that's come into your life. This is for my sun, moon, rising in Venus, and cross watchers, you're always welcome. So let's see what they have for you in the months ahead. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you need us to know? What is it that you want us to hear? I am listening for you now. I have a puzzle, finding the one who completes you. The missing puzzle piece. You know, sometimes we have everything in our life. Everything's going really great. But we're missing that one part of our life. We're missing finding, I'm going to say finding the missing puzzle piece, right? Sometimes everything else is, your job is great, you're healthy, your family, your kids. You're like, the only thing I don't have is my partner, a companion, somebody to share my life with. So I'm just looking for that one part. That's great, because if everything else in your life is working, then you're in a position to attract somebody. You're not in crisis. You're not in drama, right? So your energy is going to be a very high vibration and very positive. So you're going to attract somebody who has everything in their life going on too. So that's important. So beautiful. I have a locket, guarded emotions, seeking trust. A little bit of, I got to open up my heart, a locket. Like if it's a heart locket, I got to open it up to let you in. I have a sun, joy, clarity, thriving, connection. It's a new beginning. It's definitely a new beginning. Yeah, Spirit says I have no regrets about my past right now. It's not something I would ever go back to, So, so the past isn't an option. It's definitely, they're saying new feelings. Okay, so maybe these feelings are have started already. Like I have a crush on you, or I'm kind of interested in somebody, and we'll see where it goes. So it's new feelings. Let's see what the cards are saying. I have a Two of Wands. I have a Knight of Wands. I have Temperance. And I have a Tower. All right. Two things came into me. I definitely feel like I'm attracted to somebody. And I also felt like I have to take it slow with that particular person, because they could be coming out of something. And I don't want to be the rebound. I don't want to be the person that, the in-between relationship person. So I feel like, yeah, I'm attracted to them, but they've got to make a move, not me. Like when they're ready, they'll make a move. But at the same time, I feel like, how long am I going to wait for this person? And is it the right one? I have a Four of Cups. I have a Two of Pentacles. I have a Knight of Cups. And I have a Nine of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you are struggling. Like you could see yourself with this person. This person could be like everything that you want. But there's a part of you that says, I don't know if I can wait for this person. Because they could be iffy. They could be going back wishy-washy. And I'm struggling a little bit with, am I supposed to wait? Spirit's confirming, don't wait for anybody, okay? You both have to be ready at the same time, okay? If it's meant to be, then you're going to wait, but you're going to have tried being with other people. You're going to have maybe dated somebody else. Maybe you'll talk to somebody else, but it wasn't who you're supposed to be with. There's a part of me feels that, yeah, I do feel like this person isn't quite there yet. Yeah, they're sharing that they don't, it's like, don't wait. Okay, don't wait for anyone, right? if they say, I'm not ready, I don't know what I want, but I like to be with you, and they're just looking for a physical relationship because they can't make up their mind because they don't want to put themselves in another relationship, that's somebody who's using. That's somebody who's keeping all their options open. I get that you could be really attracted to this person and you could see that they could be really something else. But right now, I have a 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of my deck. You deserve more, is how Spirit just said it. Like, you deserve more security than this person can bring. I want you to keep your options open. Okay. If they want to keep their options open, then I want you to keep your options open. If this isn't here yet, then it's going to be somebody that potentially crosses your plate that doesn't really have a firm sense of what it is they're looking for. And you could just look at them and just say, okay, that's fine. Go out to dinner every once in a while, maybe grab a drink, but I'm not going to be a casual sexual relationship with you if that's what you're looking for. Like, I'm just not going to do it. A window. Open the windows of your soul and let the light enter your world. You deserve more, is what they're saying. So they want you to keep your options open. Okay, this is a great example of, don't put all your energy into one person, okay, and let months go by. And then all of a sudden you wake up and you realize, like, no, this isn't going anywhere. And I've spent 6 months thinking that this person is going to come around, and they haven't. So you need to open the window. You need to let the fresh air in. You need to see if Spirit has something else. Maybe this isn't the person, even though you have a crush on them, might not be the person they want you with. I have a shield. I'm going to say shield yourself from somebody who isn't ready to be in a relationship. I think that that's the shield. I have love language, learning the love language of each other. I want to be with somebody that I can really, truly get to know. I want to be with somebody who we're in our own little world. I want to be with somebody who we understand each other. So there's a sense of, I'm not interested in playing games, they just said. So I get it. Transparency. Yeah, I need to know up front what I'm getting into. So I would say, you know what? You're a Leo, you're brave, you're courageous, you're going to be right up front, you're bold, they just said. And you're going to say, hey, if you're not ready for a relationship, I get it, but I am, and I'm going to keep looking. So I think that there's a part of me that they don't like that they, part of them thinks that, what's wrong with us just hanging out? What's wrong with us just kind of getting to know each other? It works for them, but it doesn't work for you, is how I feel. They have it in their mind, like the perfect scenario of the relationship that they're looking for. And it's basically a casual relationship that they can leave at any time. They can put as much effort into it as much as they want or don't want. And it is what it is. And if they can find somebody who can give that to them, great, go for it. Use somebody else, but it's not going to be you. I have an 8 of Cups. I feel like they're asking you to walk away from a situation until you're ready, until they're ready, if they're going to be ready. I have a Page of Swords, 5 of Cups, and I have a Queen of Cups. Little bit of a turn of events here happening. There is a sense of you walking away, and they didn't like it. You backing off and not giving them what they're asking. Okay, like, let's just see where this goes, and let's just hang out for a while. And I'm nowhere near ready to commit. I just got out of something, but I really like you, and I want to hang out with you, and I want to sleep with you. And you saying, I'm not signing up. They didn't like when you walked away. is what's coming in. The sense of, what do you mean? I'm not going to get what I want, because they thought they presented it as, this is good for both of us. This is going to work. And if we really like each other, then it will be more. I think they like you more than you know. I do. I think they are more attracted to you than they're willing to admit. And I think that you taking the high road and saying, I'm not doing that, puts them in a position of, they're going to either let you go forever, or they're going to kind of be an adult and realize that you can't treat people that way. Certainly not you, because you're above that. So I think that you open their eyes to, you could be the best thing that's ever happened to them, and you could be walking out of their life. And I don't think they like it. I don't. I don't think they will like it. I have a King of Wands. Yeah. Okay. Six of Wands. Queen of Wands. Yeah, I'm going to go with this for a second, because you guys could be really good together. You know, maybe you have been intimate already and you kind of blew their mind. And now you're saying, I don't want it. That's not enough for me. You know, okay, great. You're great in bed. We're great in bed. Wonderful. But that's not enough for me. I need the emotional aspect. I need the commitment. I need the trust. I need somebody to be in my life. So I feel like if you want this, you've got to capture me. You've got to offer me something. So I think that, you know, you just not giving it away, so to speak. You could be the best thing that's ever happened to them. They're giving it some serious thought. I feel like, you know, it's a sense of, they like you more than you know. Okay. And if you haven't gone through this, you know, this could be how somebody comes in and the energy you go through. But you know, they're stubborn, is how it just came in. They're stubborn, and they have it in their head of how they think their next relationship, like they're in a relationship by themselves, is going to play out. You know, like, I'll never put myself in a situation where I'm married again, or I have to take care of somebody again, or I am responsible for anybody, or somebody has to tell me what to do. You know, it's like, really? Okay. Let's get some initials. Let's see. First initials, last initials. You're setting them straight, Leo. I have a J, E, F. Maybe their name is Jeff. I have a D. I have an N. I have an X, an M, B, Z, C, and an S. And let's get some other letters. You know, sometimes people think that no matter what they want, they're going to get. And that may be true with somebody else, but it's not necessarily true with you. Okay. It's, you both have to want it. You both have to be in alignment. You both have to see it's going to work. This would work for one person, but it's not going to work for you. So it's you say, that sounds like a great plan. Go for it. I hope you find what you're looking for. But if they want you, it's got to be a different plan. I'm not signing up for what you think is the perfect relationship. I have a DY. JA, first letter, second letter, first name, second name, last name, ER. I have a KE. I have an NA. ST. PA. JU. EM. And I have a TY. Okay. So that could be definitely connecting to some of you. Spirit, what does this person want us to know? I don't know. Part of me feels like they maybe need to be alone for a while. You go out there and date, let them realize that out of all the people that they could date, that they're never going to find you. Okay. That you were the cream of the crop. You were the best pick. You were the best thing that ever happened to them. And they, maybe they'll blow it. But maybe if that's the case, then Spirit's going to have something way better. I have let down, disappointment, unexpected turn of events, opposite response, Cancer. They will let you down if they are trying to go down the path of, if you don't like what I want, then you're not going to get me. That's their ego, because they've got it in their mind, the perfect scenario. And you're going to flip it. You're going to say, I'm not doing that. And they're not going to like that. Okay. So they can either go out and try to find somebody who will be casual and not have any expectation and basically be an F buddy if that's all they want, but they're not going to have you. I have a shift in energy with an Aquarius, making and seeing a change, a first steps towards a different result. I think you saying no and you pushing them away is the change, is the wake-up call to them that, yeah, it's like, I want my cake and eat it too. I want to be single and stay single and keep all my options open, do whatever I want, but I want you in my life when I want it. That sounds perfect, doesn't it? I would throw that back on them and say, hey, guess what I want? I want to be able to call you when I want you to come over and buy me dinner and take me out. And then, let a couple weeks go by and I want to call you and you have to come over and take me out. Let's spin the cards here. I have a Cancer, self-care. I'm more focused on myself, so it's a selfish energy coming in, right? And that's how you're going to see it. So this person is either going to flip and realize that they can't do this to you, or you will part ways for a while and you'll say, I got to move on from you. And maybe you'll hear from them again down the road when they are ready. If you really think that they're a great catch and there's somebody that you really want to be with. But right now, under these terms and conditions, I wouldn't sign up. I have a Gemini, asking 20 open, healthy and open conversations face to face. I want to know. I want to know what your intentions are. I want to know where we're headed. I want to know what the big picture is. You've said some things to me that were red flags. Casual. Let's see where it goes. I don't want to put a name on who we are. I don't want to be in a relationship. Okay, well, those are all, things that you believe in. And if that's what you want, then that's what you need to do. Let's get some charms. Let's get some numbers. You may have to push this energy away for a while to either see if it's real or for you to allow Spirit to bring something else in, because you could be obsessing over somebody that isn't quite ready for you because you think they're perfect. You're really attracted to them. You could even be sleeping with them and waiting for them to make up their mind. If it's working for them, they're not going to make a change. Be careful with that. I have 8 August, 8 weeks, 8 months. I have the number 17. I have a number 1, number 2, 2 weeks. Say, I can't talk to you for a couple of weeks. I need a break. I need a break from you. So, and this could come into your energy and you don't even get as far as being intimate with them, but that's basically how they're presenting it to you. And that's when you say no. You say, that doesn't sound like a good deal on my side. So, people will try to get away with whatever they can, but that's when you're not in alignment. That's when you're not going to be happy in the long run because you're going to feel like they're taking advantage of you. They're using you. That's you're a Leo. You're not going to allow somebody to do that. Okay, so these are little tarot cutouts. This one says it's a fool. So you do have a new beginning. It could be a new beginning with this person if they have a wake-up call and they realize you're the best thing that ever happened to them and they don't want to lose you. Or it's like I said, spirit has someone else. I have an I love you, somebody who's genuine. I have a umbrella. April showers brings May flowers. Okay. I have, let's see, a butterfly, transformation. I don't know. Can you change somebody? You can. I mean, I'm not feeling like this person's a player. I feel like they've been burnt and they're taking out the being burnt by somebody else on the next relationship. And that's not fair, is it? Okay. This looks like a tag. It's coming into me like a dog tag, like a military tag. So somebody may be connected to the military, or you or them may have somebody's dog tags from when they were in the military. Okay. I have a star. I have a sailing ship. I'm going to say the star, it's like riding off into the sunset. It was like riding off into the night, sailing off into the night. They may be shocked when you pull away, they think they have you because they know that you're very attracted to them. You could be, you guys maybe are doing a lot of flirting, you're doing a lot of talking, you have been communicating a lot. So it's obvious that you're interested in them. So they may be shocked when you pull back. And maybe that's what they need to feel. I have a telephone. Yeah, this sense of stopping communication. I really don't feel like they like that. I have a calculator, but it's coming into me as calculated, like calculated communication, like I'm thinking about it. Instead of jumping when they call or responding right away, you're delaying things, you are stalling, you're not as into them as you used to be. You're not going to chase them. So what did they say? Don't wait for anyone and don't chase. Okay, so maybe this person is enjoying that you're chasing them, or would be. You're not chasing, you're a Leo. Leos don't chase. I have this hand. Okay, I feel like I want to say upper hand. I have the upper hand with this calculated communication. It's not that you're being like strategic. I mean, I don't know what you're being, but it's not that you're playing games. You are setting boundaries, is what you're doing. You're not playing a game with, I'm not going to jump when you say jump. I'm not going to respond with, hey, what are you doing tonight? Can I come over? And you haven't talked to this person in 3 days. No, I'm not going to play that game. I'm not going to be available when you're available, is how I feel. I have a flower. I feel like I want to remember I'm a delicate flower. I'm not going to let you treat me that way. I'm a delicate flower. And what's this guy? This is another tarot card. This looks like my high priestess. So, I have bigger things to think about as how that came into me. I have my a deck of cards here. Maybe it's tarot cards. Maybe it's your spirituality. It's your growth. Like, you have other things to think about other than this person and what their needs are. So, it's got to go both ways, Spirit just said. It's like riding a bike. It's like getting back on a bicycle. So I feel like Like if you haven't ridden a bike for a long time, it does come right back to you. There is a part of me that I'm pushing it away. I'm kind of throwing that boomerang out there, and then the boomerang comes back. So, but it comes back with a different attitude. It comes back with a sense of treating you right or treating you with respect or having made a decision. If it doesn't come back, then it's not obviously going to be for you. I have heads up, a coin with a head, heads up. Flip, it was almost like flip the coin, right? And you say heads up and you win. So it's your head is in the game. You're thinking. You're not just going with it feels good in the moment. It's better than nothing. It's better than nobody else is, looking for me or asking me out or wanting to be with me. So it's better than nothing. That's not true, because what it's doing is it's preventing you from attracting new energy, because spirit thinks that you want this. So spirit gives us free will. So spirit lets us work through this and sees where it goes. And then you decide, I don't want this for sure. And you open yourself up to being available again. Right now, you're not available. You've got a string attached to somebody who isn't ready for this connection. Spirit, can I have some loving messages, please? But, it could be on the bigger picture if they... You can't, Spirit's saying you can't just give them what they want. That's the answer. That's the reading. You can't, because they'll always treat you that way. You won't ever get their respect. I have the next new moon. I have this month. Maybe we'll get some answers this month. Okay. If beyond the next couple of weeks, if this is in your energy now, I wouldn't let it go beyond a few weeks. I would then start to say, enough is enough. I have November. Maybe you push them away through the spring and the summer, and they have time to think about it. They're out on their own. They're single for a while. They date other people. And, then maybe you try again. Because you were the one that got away. They reach back out to you and go, are you still single? Or did you find somebody else? You say, well, that depends, like, what are you looking for? Right. So sometimes people just are so defensive when they're coming out of a relationship that they say all those things right up front. They're saying in the springtime. Okay. So it could turn around. They just say what they think that, and then they put it under this umbrella of, I'm being honest. I'm being honest and I'm being truthful by telling you I don't want to be in a relationship, but I just want to sleep with you. Yeah, okay, I appreciate that. Let's see if in the event we meet somebody and this works out, what are some loving messages coming towards you? If this person turns around, because there is a feeling that this person is a good catch and that you are very attracted to this person, obviously, and you do see something in this person. I feel like I've known you forever. Maybe you had an instant connection with them. It's hard to walk away, that there was something there. There was like this magnetic connection. I'm obsessed with you. I love your smile and making you laugh. Maybe we're good together. When we're together, we have fun. I'm not denying that when we're together, we have fun. What I'm denying is it just fun and games, or is there a real relationship here? It's all fun and games. I do see a future with you. That's what we want. That's what we want. We want the person who comes forward and says, no, I want something more. I don't want to waste your time or mine. So you have to decide, how far you're going to take this, because you're not going to change their mind if they're getting if it's working for them. You're not going to change their mind to all of a sudden they say, oh, I want a commitment now. because you've already set up this relationship with them that it's convenient and it's working, and they don't have to work very hard to be with you. So you are way, way better than that, way better. So this is a sense of taking back that Leo pride and stand in your ground. Definitely. You're stronger than that, Leo. So we're going to put this out into the universe. Things to think about, huh? I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you are new to my channel, thank you for being here. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you for your comments. I appreciate them always. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. Also, I have 2 other channels. I have a Pick a Card channel and I have a Twin Flame channel, and I'll put those links in the description below. I hope you enjoyed your reading today, Leo. Be strong, be determined, and be yourself. Be that courageous Leo that you are. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.